Okay.
Sorry. Imagine being ripped from your home, stripped from your freedom like a product. Not in history's book, but today. This is the brutal reality for over 21 million people trapped in human trafficking right now. You might think human trafficking is a distant issue, but it's closer than you realize. It happens in our cities, neighborhoods, even online. Anyone can knowingly support it through products we buy or that media advertises. But this isn't just a worldwide crisis. It is a local and personal one. Human trafficking crimes, human trafficking prey on the most vulnerable members of society, including women and children from marginalized communities. Migrants and individuals experiencing poverty are also at heightened risk of exploitation due to the systematic inequality, lack of social support, and limited access to resources for protection and empowerment. Today I will Today I'll explain what human trafficking is. Today I will explain what human trafficking is, the different types of human trafficking, the causes, and discussing what can be done to help stop and prevent this global crisis. What is human trafficking, you may ask? It's a crime that involves forcing, defrauding, or coercing someone to provide labor or commercial sexual activities. When did human trafficking begin? As early as the slavery era, spanning from the 1500s to 1800s, it was not until the 2000s that modern prohibitions and legal framework, TVPA, Trafficking Victims Protection Act, was implemented in the United States and internationally. Now that we have covered that, we can steer towards the different types of human trafficking and the consequences it can lead to. What are different types of human trafficking? There are three. First one is sex trafficking. It includes child sex trafficking. It accounts for 95% of sex trafficking involving women and girls. Children are trafficked for sex 4 times more than adults. The second type is forced labor, which is 20% of human trafficking. It is, as it's involuntary servitude, the people and children victimized are subject to miserable working conditions and strenuous physical activity. They may also be limited access to food and water. The third is debt bondage. It is often people who borrow money from traffickers, paying for secure, falsely promised jobs abroad. Furthermore, the consequences of human trafficking includes various health issues such as sexual transmitted diseases and other infectious diseases, poor eyesight, infertility, and cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Okay. Which brings us to do many traffickers get caught and or convicted? And the number of convictions broadly follows the increased number of detected and reported victims, which shows that the criminal justice response is reflecting the detected trend. Now that we understand the different types of human trafficking and its consequences, let's move forward onto signs of human trafficking and how to stop it. Signs of human trafficking. Malnourished, physical injuries of abuse, avoiding eye contact, social interactions, lacking official identification documents. So, from there we're going to get into the 3 P's for human trafficking, which are prevention, protection, prosecution. Prevention includes root causes, awareness, raising, sound migration policies. Protection includes assistance, empowering victims, and human rights. Prosecution includes criminalization, investigation, and international cooperation. Okay. Today, we have learned what human trafficking is, the types of consequences of human trafficking, and how we can identify and stop it. Human trafficking affects millions of people and requires all of us to stay informed and vigilant. Ending human trafficking starts with awareness. Don't turn away, speak up, support survivors, and become part of the solution. If you see something, say something. Call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888.